What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about 10 things that you might want to look at to buy on Amazon this Amazon Prime Day. So Amazon Prime Day is coming up tomorrow, the 10th, Tuesday the 10th and the 11th.
Apparently Amazon Prime Day is a thing.
It is a thing.
I didn't know that.
It is a thing.
I thought it was just a Christmas holiday thing. Apparently it's...
It's nowhere near Christmas. It happens in July. It happens in October. You can have Christmas in July. But, you know, again, we were just, thinking about, some things that you could take a look at. Obviously, you don't know what the Amazon Prime deals are necessarily going to be until Prime Day happens. And the products that we're going to show you, some of these products, a few of these products we have, but most of these products we actually don't, and would be things that we would be interested in looking up, or things that we need, for Prime Day.
Yeah. So Amazon, it's kind of a hit or miss when it comes to like motorcycle world, right? There's a lot of things you don't want to buy on Amazon, and I'm sure you've seen the videos of things not to buy or nightmares people had.
The backrests.
Something that they bought. Backrests are a big fat no-no. A lot of the actual motorcycle parts that they try to and yeah, they're great deals, they're great prices, and it's what blows away, the Harley part, right? But not so great. But there are a lot of good things that you can get. Yeah. For either working on the bike or riding the bike, some things to put on the bike, but there are good things out there. So we just kind of wanted to give you a little heads up on some things maybe to look at this Prime days and get your discount, and you'll be happy with.
Pro Amazon tip: a lot of the companies that you may like or enjoy, and one of these companies, two of these companies actually, we're going to have products on this list, have Amazon stores, or what are considered small business stores. So they have stores on Amazon, and you can buy stuff on Amazon from that company the same price that you would buy it from them. Because it's Prime, you're going to get your little Prime discount, and you're going to get your free shipping.
So it's their store, so you're still helping out that company.
Right.
It's not like you're kind of skirting that company and hurting them. So something to think about.
Little fact. All right, first one we're going to look at, I got my little list here, and you guys are going to see this come up on the screen, is the VTech 3/8 inch extended cordless ratchet wrench. 16.8 volts, 40 foot-pounds of torque. Something you've wanted for a while.
So this is definitely something that we want to get. I'd like to have one for home. I'd like to have one for his garage where we do most of the work. So definitely something that we want and don't have yet.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of those things where you don't have to break the bank on it. We've seen other people, other friends of ours and stuff, do videos on this. They have, not high-end brands. They love it. They haven't had a problem with it, but it's very, very convenient for working on the bike.
Milwaukee does make one. $270.
Yeah.
If you want Milwaukee, if Milwaukee's in your wheelhouse, by all means, Milwaukee is probably going to be superior to most things you're going to find out there. Of course,
and all those big.
And Milwaukee you can buy on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, we wouldn't be dropping. You and I are probably not going to drop $270.
Listen, if you work on bikes nonstop, A, you probably already have one, but B, then you might want a higher end. I mean, obviously, whatever those brands are that you like, the DeWalt's and the Milwaukee's and the, what is that, Makita?
Makita.
That's actually a pretty good brand.
Yep.
But, those higher end, they're going to be more expensive. But if you're just like you work now and then on the bikes like we do, and you just need one, and it's not going to take a beating because you don't use it that much, why spend that much money? You can get them on Amazon anywhere from $35 to $100.
Yeah.
What's this one here that you're talking about?
So this one is going to be $69.99, and there are some cheaper than this. What I would be, me personally, if I was looking at this, I would stay away from the 12-volt stuff. This is 16.8 volts. I would go 16.8, 18 volts, that type of power. I feel like if you're with a 12-volt, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're not going to be able. It's going to be useless to you.
And I know I've been actually, because I've been looking for one of these. Was reading a lot of the reviews on the different ones, the cheaper low end ones, and one of the biggest concerns and one of the biggest things people brought up was the torque that it has, and which is kind of a big deal. Yeah. So I would definitely stay up in that 400
RPM,
torque, like
yep.
in up there. Don't go any lower than that because you just like there's going to be certain things that you maybe can't even get off. You won't even be able to get off because it just doesn't have the power. So
this is a 40,
think about that.
Yeah, 40 foot-pounds of torque in this one.
Yeah,
So good stuff.
So yeah, that's definitely one that's in my basket and might actually pull the trigger here in a couple days.
Might happen this Prime Day. Another one already in our garage. Next one, a little bit pricey here, but Amazon Prime. They do have a store on Amazon Prime. The Let's Roll Dolly, the motorcycle dolly and lift, and we use this all of the time. We did a whole video and unboxing on the Let's Roll dolly and lift. Recently used this to put on a pair of slip-ons on a 2023 Ultra. We used the lift to do a whole fairing change on your bike. We use the service lift for that. So we use it a lot. I store my bike on it, like in the winter, to move it around the garage. It's great. Again, a little pricey, $629. It's the dolly and the lift. It's American made. It's steel. It's welded. It's branded. It's black powder coated. The service lift in no way compares to the Harbor Freight service lift. It's
one of those things. We always complain about a lot of the stuff that we get that's poor quality, and yet we just keep buying it. And yes, the American made good stuff costs a little more. It is pricey, like you said, but it's if you watched our video, we're super impressed with it. We love it. It's amazing quality. I don't think you'd be upset once you got it.
No.
Yeah, hurts a little bit, pulling the trigger on that price tag, but I guarantee you it's something you're going to have forever.
Forever.
You're not going to need another one.
You can't beat it up.
Why spend, less on one and then need another one and spend again and then you need just get the good one now and you're good.
Mind you, you're putting your bike on it.
Yeah.
You're putting your bike on it. So good stuff. There's always a link in the description to the Let's Roll site in our videos, but also we'll have a Amazon link to this one in the description of this video. All right, so somebody here got a toy hauler. Some people trailer. Rhino ratchet straps. Whole ratchet strap kit. It's 59 bucks and 4 heavy-duty ratchet strap tie downs, some padded handles, coated chromoly S hooks, 4 soft loops. I mean, this is the complete kit and a case.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have an RV and a toy hauler, and you're gonna need these, so you might as well get a good set. These Rhino ones are really good, and you might not be someone that you might be adamantly against trailering, but you might at some point have to trailer your broken bike somewhere. So it happens, right? So having a good set of straps is always going to be necessary.
Yeah.
At some point or another, you're going to use it, or you're going to have it for a friend or somebody else who's in need. So it definitely doesn't hurt to have.
And I mean, most of us, like if you're on a truck, obviously you have ratchet straps, but I don't have ratchet straps that I want to tie my bike down with.
Yeah.
This has the coated stuff. It has the soft loop hooks. It's got everything that you would need to tie down a bike, and you don't want to scratch your bike up.
Nope.
So.
Nope. And and again, obviously, if you have a toy hauler, you got to have these, and you got to have a decent set, and you want something that's works on motorcycles and is made for motorcycles. So definitely something to have.
All right. Next on the list, something you need. You have one. You need another. The Condor wheel chalk.
This is a great wheel chalk. This was a gift to me by a friend of ours, and I use it in the toy hauler. And we already had. You have one. Well, we have one in your shop. I have one. The Harbor Freight one.
Yep.
This thing blows that away.
Yeah.
For ease of getting it in to the chalk, for ease of getting it out of the chalk, it's amazing compared to the Harbor Freight one. The Harbor Freight gets the job done, and if you're using it now and then at the house or whatever, fine. But if you're traveling in a toy hauler or on a trailer, like you want something good, you want to know that your bike's going to be secure, it's not going anywhere. The Condor is sweet. I love it. We use it on my bike. We got to get another one. I was just saying this. We went on our last trip. We're trying to make sure we can get both my wife's bike and my bike in there. And because I had only one Condor, and then I had a Harbor Freight one, the Harbor Freight one's way too big and bulky. The Condor
wide.
one, that base piece on the bottom is way too wide. The Condor one's narrower. That's what I need to get both bikes in there. So I will be buying a new one, and maybe Amazon Prime Day.
There you go. Coming up, the next one. I think, do you have this? The Lexan tire inflator.
Yeah.
And air compressor.
Yep.
You have this.
Yeah.
I would be sure this one is $69.99. There are a number of them I saw on Amazon cheaper. Be aware if this is something you're looking at, what you're buying it for, because Lexan sells just bicycle bike pumps that are electric,
Yeah.
and then they sell motorcycle car pumps.
Yeah.
And you want to be sure that you're buying something with enough power to pump up your tires should you need to on the side of the road.
Yeah, I mean, everyone that rides a motorcycle should have one of these. But if you're someone who has a touring bike and you go long distance, you have to have one of these. You do overnights, you do long trips. You never know. I mean, we've had it, we've experienced it. I've been away with 2 pounds of pressure in my in my tire, so would have been nice to have this at the time. So yeah, I have one now, and I definitely now it's in my saddlebag. Not leaving without it. It's a must-have, and these ones work really, really, really well.
Yeah.
They hold a good charge. You can do quite a few tires on the one charge. The one I have, it has the different settings. It does have the automobile setting. It does have the motorcycle setting. It does have the ball, sports ball setting.
Yep.
So it's got different settings on it. It has a light on it. It has an emergency flashing light on it.
Yeah.
And it easily charges with a USB. It's very nice, and you just got to have one if you do good distances. If you're doing more than just bar hopping, you need one.
Yeah, and I mean the important thing here is don't be fooled by the price. Don't just buy it by price. Make sure you look at it. Make sure you know what it's made to inflate, and that you don't underbuy. So
Yeah, that's the key.
So to go along with that, the Boulder Tools Compact Tire Repair Kit.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Do you have one on your bike?
I don't.
I don't have one either.
I think you should buy one for Prime Days.
I don't have one either.
No, but we have definitely been in a situation where we needed it,
Yes.
and
I did not have it.
did not have it. And they're very, very easy to use. And yeah, it's not something that I want to.
Ride on for long distances?
No, but to get you home if you're nowhere near home, instead of
to get you to a shop.
to a shop to
If
get
you
you
got
home.
your Lexan air inflator and you got your little tire repair
Yeah.
kit, that could be the difference between getting to a hotel or a Harley dealership and being stuck on the side of the road needing
saving
a tow.
you a big, expensive tow bill. If you can just patch it enough to get to a shop or just to get back home,
Yep.
definitely, save you. Obviously, you're going to want to get that tire. I mean, I personally would keep the tire. I know there's probably people that would, but
Depends on where the hole is.
yeah, it depends where the hole is. But
Depends where the hole is.
I'm still not. The tires are pretty important on a motorcycle. It ain't a car, so I think for me, I'm probably getting a new tire. But it saves you to get you home. It saves you a lot of money. Tows are expensive, and unless you got some great, you already got something hooked up. But you never know. You could bail out a friend. Wish somebody would have had it when Carolyn needed it. So, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely a good one. Definitely something small. You can fit in a saddlebag. You can fit in a tour pack, whatever. Doesn't take up much space.
And if you got you got a group of guys going on a road trip, if one guy's got the tire repair kit, one guy's got the air inflator, one guy's got the jumper, which is not on this list, but also another great thing is to have as a jumper. If you got a couple of bikes and everybody's got one of those things, it's not taking up in that much room on your bike.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes
How's
the
it
dream
gonna
work.
Teamwork.
Where's that from?
That was really good. That was a kid's cartoon, which is why I'm kind of confused that you knew it.
I can just jump on a tune just like that.
Okay.
Man, it's talent.
What else you got?
Next one. We wear these all the time. Epic Eyewear Goats. They make a lot of different eyewear.
Staple glasses.
To me, I like the Goats. Couple reasons. The biggest reason is they fit inside a full face helmet. So nice.
Okay.
There's some, especially motorcycle like eyewear that kind of get wide around the crown. These come straight back. They fit right inside my helmet, and it's like I don't even know they're there.
I think they're great glasses because they're multi-purpose. I mean, they're great for riding, but
Great off the bike.
even if you don't ride, I mean, they're just a good-looking pair of glasses. classic kind of a look to them.
Yep.
And they're made well. They feel good. They look good.
Epic Eyewear is veteran owned.
They're not expensive.
And these are $34.99, and I beat the crap out of them.
I don't know about you. I'm the kind of guy that I've never been willing to go spend a butt ton of money on expensive sunglasses because I beat them up, I scratch them up, I lose them, I break them, whatever. Like, I don't want to go spend a whole ton of money on something because I know I'm rough on it, right? So $30-something or whatever. Use them until they're jacked up, and you can get another pair. I mean, no big deal. Like I said, they look great. They're classic looking.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like when I drive, I don't mind wearing polarized lenses, but when I ride, I don't like wearing polarized lenses, and that's because, especially if you're looking at your phone for your GPS, I don't like the way the phone looks through the polarized sunglasses.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing, and maybe it's just me, but I like riding with the regular straight sunglass. All right, next one we reviewed this early on the channel. It was like, I feel like one of our first Harley product reviews, and that's the Harley Davidson men's Midland boot. You still wear this? You've worn this for years.
Very shoe-like for a boot.
It is shoe-like.
I still have them. I still occasionally wear them.
Still wear them.
It's one of those things with footwear for the motorcycle. I feel like I'm forever like looking for the perfect one.
Yeah.
So I'm just always getting new stuff. We've got some new stuff we're trying out now. They're still good. I don't have any real complaints about them.
They are waterproof.
They're waterproof. They're comfortable. You know, they're not. Only negative I would say about them is they're not the greatest grip on the bottom in like wet weather.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're comfortable. They fit nice. They look good. They work good on the bike, unless it's crazy wet out. So that's kind of.
But if you're just going out for the day, you're going bar hopping, and you want the safety of a riding shoe with the without losing the compromise of some comfort.
Yeah. They look a little more sporty, a little more like not sneaker, but like shoe-like.
They don't look old man.
They don't look like if you're not trying to pull off the Harley black boot zip up biker dude. Like if you're just trying to look like low key.
You're not trying to look like one of the Wild Hogs.
Yeah, I mean, did they really dress like that? I thought they were kind of dorky. Anyway, I don't know, but yeah, if you're not wearing chaps and you're not going to the oyster bar. The Blue Oyster, you'd be good. They're nice. I like them. We're forever finding new stuff and trying new stuff. I still have them. They're still in the repertoire. I use them every now and then. But they're good. They're a good shoe. I definitely wouldn't discourage you from getting them if it's something you wanted to pull the trigger on.
No, it's good stuff. Last one here, and not in any particular order, you know what I mean? Builtwell Moto gloves. Always in search of new gloves, I am. Builtwell is a company that's been around motorcycles forever. They make helmets, they make moto gear. I was searching Amazon. I found these gloves because I was looking for gloves that were not crazy expensive, but looked pretty durable. And I came across Builtwell, another small company. I wouldn't consider them a big company. Another small company has their own Amazon store. You can take advantage of some Prime deals while supporting a smaller company like Builtwell. So.
Yeah, I don't have a lot on that. I'm not a glove guy.
You're not a glove guy. Unless it's cold, then you become a glove guy quick.
Only out of necessity, and I hate every minute of it, And as my mangled up pinky will tell you, I don't wear gloves. But they look like cool gloves. I mean, I can say that. It's always I have gloves, and again, when the weather starts to cool like it's about to, I'll definitely use them out of necessity. I'm not a summer glove guy. But I definitely have different levels of gloves. I have some thick leather for the real cold, and I have some of those like mechanic style gloves for the spring fall kind of cool but not cold. But yeah, I mean, if you can get a good pair of gloves, then I know a lot. And again, you should wear gloves. I'm definitely wear the gloves. I would have saved me a lot of headache when I had my accident. You should wear gloves. I'm stubborn. I don't wear gloves, but I, do as I say, not as I do, like I do with my kids.
It's a weird thing.
Wear gloves.
I learned to ride without them. I always ride with them. I feel weird when I don't have them on. everything just feels weird to me when they're not on.
Yeah.
The brake feels.
I'm the
weird,
exact
clutch-
opposite.
And you are the exact opposite.
Everything I don't feel like I have the same control of the levers and everything and the
Yeah.
grips and the throttle and all that when I have them on.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you go down, you're going to wish you had gloves on.
Yes, you are.
So,
Yeah.
take that however you want. But this is a good pair. You can get probably a lot of different good pairs on
You
Amazon.
can, but I know Builtwell makes a quality product, and that's kind of why I picked them to
Yeah,
show up on this
there's
list.
some other brands on there, but Builtwell is definitely well known and a good product. So there you go.
That's 10 things that you may or may not need, but probably would like to have and order on Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah, these are those things you can go in there, you can find them, you can put them in your cart. Maybe get one at a time here and there.
Yep.
Take advantage of whichever ones give you the best deal for Amazon Prime Days coming up, and then just down the line, just kind of pluck them out and build up your stash.
Build up your stash. And each one of these links, when you click on them, will obviously give you suggestions to other products. So, like I said, we talked about the products that we have. We don't have all of these products, but when you click on this link, it'll show you other suggestions, and maybe through your research or through your through your brand loyalty or what have you, you'll find one that suits you. They're just basically
this was
kind of
definitely
ideas.
more about the particular items than the brands. Because it is Amazon, you can go on there, you can do your research for any one of these items and find maybe a different brand or something else from what we specifically said.
Yep.
These were just ones that we kind of saw and liked, either because we had or because we just kind of looked at them, read them, and thought they were good. But definitely, it's more about the product on Amazon than it is the specific brand. So,
On Amazon.
Take that with a grain of salt. And add these things because they're all pretty important, I would think.
Yeah. And listen, if you got this far, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave us a comment, and tell us if you think any of this stuff sucks or maybe you already
What did we
own it.
leave off the list that is something that you've gotten off of Amazon?
That's a good one.
That you think was a great buy on Amazon, or the contrary, if you've bought something on Amazon that was absolutely trash and you're like, don't buy this on Amazon. Share it because it's helping everybody that watches this and reads those comments, and that's nice to help people.
It is.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Later.
I gotta make this phone call.
Do it with your hands. She's got the. She's got you.